Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's good to see you here. Back, you know, Legaia. Legaia, that's where we're at. Legaia Remade.
Yeah.
Reborn?
Yay.
I still haven't settled on a title.
Like that.
I'll get there eventually. We're only 45 episodes in. We're good.
Yeah, we're practically in
plenty
like
of time.
we're still in the pilot episode, I think.
Yeah, this is like the rough draft, right?
We started?
Yeah,
session 0.
0.45, yeah.
Yeah, session 0.545. Yeah.
We're just doing iterations off of session 0. It just keep going out to the right.
Did I must not have written a synopsis for last episode. Because I believe this is session 46 now?
46.
Yeah, I didn't write a session synopsis for 45. Great. So let's see. At the end
Actually,
of 44,
you did. 45. The Shire is actually pretty busy right there.
I did?
Yeah, it just says
Discord.
Yeah, that's all it says is 45. The Shire is actually pretty busy.
Oh, but I didn't put a synopsis. Oh, you made me excited. I was
well,
like,
I thought that was
maybe...
the synopsis.
That's the title.
Yeah.
It's
So
just an abbreviated synopsis.
Last session, the Shire was pretty busy, and now it is session 46. Let's see. All right, so you talked a bunch to Elwyn Windrider, the former Ceruvian prophet. You find out she used to have a Rosaru. You found out that she gave it to one of her disciples, a red-haired, red-furred kitsune girl named Yumi, who had 3 tails. She hasn't seen her, doesn't know what happened to her. You find out Risprit, she does some oracular visions around Risprit's tea kettle, has a vision about I believe it was a red-eyed boy that went to the west coast, to the short coast, and a blue-eyed girl that went northeast to the Khazrundar Union, the land of the dwarves.
I thought it was the red-eyed one that went up there, and then the blue-eyed that went to the coast.
Red-eyed went west to Short Coast, blue north to Khazrundar Union. That's what I have written.
I could have been persuaded the other way, though, because I believe that's how I had it in the original. But I have since then changed things because I am God.
We have a fickle God.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm DM. That's what it's called, DM. Sorry, I have a little bit of a DM complex.
DM, I'm gonna need to roll insight on that.
2. Yeah. So anyway, what else?
We met at town hall, so we met all the people. We answered any questions that they had at the town hall, and that's where we met our Colo translator, Renka Greengrass, who we are taking with us to meet the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we had just gotten to the point where we can see the
Stonehides.
The Stonehides, like across a field or whatever.
We frantically laid out like gifts of relevant like trade goods that they would be interested in as kind of like a show of good faith.
And a couple of them started going forward, but not all of them.
That's
so
true.
It's definitely a better than it was last time. We're getting a couple curious ones sent out and not a war party charging us.
You guys also met the mayor, who said that he kind of gave you some more information about the town and some stuff. Also talked about how his brother, he's worried about his brother who was living in Grainhaven, the capital. Also, he set you up with a few houses that were vacant on the north side of the city or town.
He also had a horrible sorting method in his office.
Yeah, he seemed a bit unorganized. He kind of not really cut out for being mayor. Didn't seem to really want to be mayor all that much.
Made a pillow fort out of like official documents.
Yep. Sure did. You guys also went to what was the name of the inn? It was something duck, right?
The Flustered Duck.
The
Yes.
Flustered Duck. You guys went to the Flustered Duck and had a nice old as you find out, standard night of partying at the Flustered Duck.
They're going to say a nice old panic attack.
Some of you had some panic attacks, but as far as you could tell, that was like pretty standard. These halflings seem to work hard, play hard. The general vibe you get from humans is fairly relaxed, kind of go with the flow kind of types. And the kind of vibe you get from the Kitsune is that they are a little bit more kind of cautious and standoffish, but once they get to know you, they get real friendly, and they're very very generous people. They're very very in touch with nature. These Kitsune. Of course, you also learn that Kitsune grow more and more tails the more adept they are with magic. A lot of them lean toward the primal nature magics, and that I think you found that the most number of tails you could possibly or have ever been recorded, kind of legendarily, is 9. There was a 4-tailed. I don't know if I told you that. There's
there was rumors or something that was spoken.
Yumi had 3 tails, from what I said earlier, and Celine probably mentioned. Celine, your Kitsune guide, probably mentioned at one point that her brother had 4 tails.
Yeah, I remember that. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, but as was told before, the 3 Colo on horseback are riding towards you in a lot less of a rush than they were when they were chasing you previously. As they ride up on, kind of down the hill that they were just coming over, and through kind of a small valley, they ride up, and they ride up the hill towards you 3, and they stop a little farther back, and you notice that there is the largest one seems to be feminine, but kind of larger and stronger than the other 2. There seems to be another soldier type like her that is more masculine, but a little bit smaller. Both of them with tower shields on their left side, kind of hanging off, and spears kind of across their laps, sheathed on the horses. And then there is an even smaller masculine-looking one who is a lot less. He's wearing like leather armors, whereas the other 2 are wearing quite heavy armor, actually. And the smaller one has a lot more ornamentation, a lot of like little trinkets, and looks like kind of could be like religious paraphernalia or such, or it could be like focuses for spells and things. A lot of them now that they're closer, looks like just like polished up or worked like pieces of Saru, like just like the kind of the shinier pieces.
Oh.
And it seems the heavy armor and the weapons and shields of the warriors seem to be made of pieces of Saru.
Fascinating. I
Um,
wonder where
the
they've been getting all those.
Probably the Saru Shrine. Saru Shrine.
It's a tongue twister.
The smallest one gets off the horse, and actually, all three of them get off the horse, but the reins get given to the smaller soldier, who stays back. The bigger feminine soldier follows the small guy in front of her as they walk up, and they kind of like are a little bit hunched as they walk forward, and they kind of show that they're not carrying any weapons, so to speak. I turned on the wrong playlist. There we go. And as they approach, they kind of look, and their eyes kind of scan you, and they look down at the goods that you've placed down, and your translator seems a little bit frozen in place. As Ranka kind of gulps hard and like looks at them.
We should have her say something like, we bring these in peace or something. I don't know. Does that translate?
I would say something more like, we bring these for trade.
She nods, and she kind of clears her throat. And the three of them kind of like furrow their brows, and they kind of look at each other, and the smallest one kind of dips his head, and he says, "You bless us with your attempt to speak our tongue. It has been 20 years since I have talked in this tongue, so I am sorry if it is badly spoken."
Oh, that makes things a lot easier, actually.
Yeah, yes. I do thank you for the bringing someone, though. My name is Grunthar Starakthul.
Well met, Grunthar.
Posted in chat.
Hmm.
It is well met, too. You have goods to trade.
Yes. Kind of like looking back at the others, like, wait, what? So, actually, we were trying to open a dialogue with them, basically. That was kind of the whole point, right?
We wanted to make sure that the city could be assured that they weren't dangerous. So if we can open a trade with them so that they know that, like, so we can tell the city, oh, it's fine, they just want trade.
Okay, yeah.
We know that the city has been asleep for 20 years. I wasn't sure whether you had also been asleep or what had happened with you, but now that the city is awake.
Yes, we did witness the horrors of your sleeping town. But we have very much been awake the last 20 years. 20 long, terrifying years.
As have we.
Also awake. We were on an island. I don't know if I would say safe, but the mist could not get to us.
Good. Island, yes. Water. The mist does not easily or longly walk the water. Trading goods, much welcome, brings back memories of times before the mist. Our people back with you, fox girl, word for
Kitsune.
and she thinks, and she goes, caravan? Our caravan. Yes, come back to our caravan. Our people will consider your offer.
We would be honored.
I am sorry, Kitsune. Yes, that is the official word. And she goes, oh, hey, oh, no problem at all. It's fine. Never mind.
It's a good effort.
He nods. He says, please, this way, if you would.
We would follow.
Like pack up the stuff and
Yeah.
follow.
The larger, feminine-looking warrior approaches you, and she's like a good 7 feet tall. So you like come up to her knee, and she looks down at you, and
we are all in the shadow of Mount Lady.
Yeah, she makes like a motion, like she'll carry some stuff if you want. It's like a picking up motion.
I would pick up a decent amount because Bree's also pretty strong for her size, and then I would hand some to her.
She nods, and she very like intentionally gently like grabs the stuff from you, and then kind of like more forcefully hoists it up to center mass, and turns around to start the walk back.
Awesome.
She's very big.
I know, they're like way bigger in person.
We also didn't see them this close. They didn't look as big in the distance. This is different.
They look all fierce with them manes and stuff.
I'm digging the braids though.
Yeah. Kind of makes me want to do some.
Do you think that's like bone material in there? They're like using as the little.
Looks like it might be Saru material.
Oh.
But yeah, maybe some bones in there.
Huh. Well, at least they're friendly.
I've never seen no armor that looked like that though.
Would this be the first that like any of us have seen something like that?
I mean, the closest, yeah, not something so heavily constructed of just like repurposed through material. The closest thing you would have gotten to that is, elements of like breeze armor.
Okay.
but just like small bits or whatever. So you follow them back, and it's a little bit of a trek. They don't. They're not in a huge hurry. They look down and they see your tiny legs, and they they take these big old strides that you've got to take a few to match. But you walk over. And on your way over, they make Grunthar makes a little bit of small talk. He gives you the names of the two warriors, and he looks over to Loot and he says, "I like your mouse."
E2.
And Saeed says, "Oh man, you got a mouse too?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, man, I must be like, I don't know, I just haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, probably.
What's his name?
Don't worry about it.
Yes. Just Saeed
Yes?
backwards.
Oh man, that's like a lot like my name.
Good taste.
You taste good too?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta step your game up.
Don't eat me. Especially you. Don't eat me. He points at the the colo. I will not. I'm full. Oh, that's good. That's a relief.
That actually, speaking of that, what do your people usually just hunt in these plains, or do you also forage?
Yeah, forage, hunt, whatever we can find. The hunting is very good, and our people are excellent hunters. Usually, hunting produces a lot of our food, but anytime we can stock up on, we have locations of various fruit-bearing plants that we frequent.
Okay. We were hoping that maybe we could discuss with you regarding trade beyond just these. Our village even has a decent amount of agriculture that they contribute to trade. And if they pass through here, if you provide them safe passage, I'm sure they could also trade you such things.
Yes, trade. We would like to establish trade. So I thank you for beginning these talks.
Yes. And we're glad that you're humoring us too. We're not sure how this would go, given the last time we saw your people, we were running them for reasons we don't know why.
Yes, I have been told to say that we are sorry for that. We saw Saru, and far away we thought you might be a danger.
Oh, like the aggressive, like, hosts of Saru?
Yes, the crazed hosts, as you say. We thought our chief, Zaura Skarakthul, will probably want me to express our sorries.
Well, thank you for that. It's is the Skarakthul a family name, or maybe that of your village?
Yes, tribe. It is our tribe. We are of the Skarak Thul. The I believe translation is steel hide.
Oh.
There are other sister tribes, branches of related. The steel fang, steel horn, steel bone, and unfortunately, the steel fist was killed. All of them.
Oh. Was it when the mist came?
Yes, they were found unawares, lacking in defense. We took small numbers of survivors into the other tribes, families.
Yeah.
You said steel hide, steel bone, steel fang?
And steel horn.
Steel horn.
Yes. Whereas, and this one is the steel hide that we're currently riding with.
That is correct.
Yeah, Rispert would just kind of mention that our people were fortunate in that we had our resourcefulness to rely on and got lucky in finding our way to a safe place.
Yes, surviving the mist must be strong or lucky, it seems.
Or a little bit of both.
Maybe, yes. Yes, strong and lucky.
We kind of had to be to survive our expeditions into the, I guess maybe could be considered the Mistlands at one point, but now the mist has pulled back.
Yes, it has. Grunthar sniffs a little bit, and he looks over at Thresh, and he kind of sniffs a couple times in Thresh's direction, and he says, "I like the way you smell."
Oh, thank you.
You have a slightly different smell. That smells
Like-
smelly.
The smelly smell that smells smelly.
Really, like what specifically?
Reminds me of carrion.
Ah, well, I do keep some wet specimens on me, so.
Yes. I will, to be fair, also, I will say that Trunks, at some point, you starting this this leg of our campaign, leaving Ratgannog, you probably did smell a shift in Thresh's scent profile. Thresh has been eating more cheese.
No,
Happens to the best of us.
I'm not a cheese eater.
Now, here's the question: is that coming from the samples that Thresh is carrying, or from
You never.
Rossaroo?
I never really gave you a chance to inquire about it, but
But this do be sniffing.
yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things that Trunks would not notice.
It comes from something called None of Your Business.
Oh, I
that
thought you were
French?
wearing. I thought you were currently wearing Oh Day, the corpse that you rolled in recently.
I'm not a hyena.
Yeah,
Well, he's liking whatever you're wearing.
right.
He's making eyes at you.
The the male warrior kind of at one point like hip checks Bree a little bit.
Well,
And then he kind of like does a little like flexing.
I would flex right back.
Yeah.
The Ray did I say Reika? Is that her name? I know that's not right because that is also a name that I am familiar with. Renka. I should have
Renka.
just made it Reika so I could remember. Renka looks at you and says, "Oh, I think he said you look strong for your size."
Well, thank you. I spend a lot of time in front of a forge.
I don't know how to say that. And she relays that you said thanks, or she says something kind of short, and he kind of just bounces a little bit. Eventually, you make it kind of start to crest the hill, and as you do, you see, you look down and you see quite a sight, as there are several hundred gnolls kind of spread out over an area. And probably not only do the gnolls catch your sight, that's probably the first thing you notice. The second thing you notice is the 4 massive animals toward the middle of that area where the gnolls are. And none of you have seen any of these animals before, but you would know them as elephants.
Damn, they got elephants.
Oliphants?
No, just the regular kind.
Oh, okay.
The elephants do seem to be sporting these kind of mobile platforms on their back, known as howdahs, apparently. I had to look that up. I had no idea what you would call that, but that's what
Are they
it's
like
called.
war elephants?
It's called a howdah. They look. They don't seem to be like armored up or anything. The next time you get close enough to see, you will notice that there are quite a few like young. They seem to keep their young in there.
Oh. So just like they're carrying daycares on their back.
Yeah, it's the daycare elephants. There's also they have a lot of horses. There are probably a third as many horses as there are gnolls. Tons of horses. They've got a lot of them out grazing. You see tons of tower shields. Tower shields seem to be, if there's one defining equipment characteristic, that's it. You see a lot of spears. You see a lot of heavy armor, but you see kind of like some that are equipped with like a lesser kind of medium armor, with like a lot of them that have like kind of stop with no like armor on the arms, but mostly kept to the chest and legs. But yeah, you see a handful, like a bunch of different kinds of armaments. You see these, a lot of these horses seem to be being used as like pack animals. There's like stuff kind of hanging off of a lot of horses. They've got a lot of it like kind of torn down and placed down. Lots of mobile tents. As you start to look, anybody who wants to give me a society check can.
Yeah.
To kind of like make some assumptions about these people before you get into it.
Does this look like temporary? Like they're very nomadic?
Yeah, that is you nailed it. Like they look like they are equipped to pick up and go whenever. You also feel like with this particular armaments, you start to look, and you're looking with your 19, all of you, those are pretty good for these kind of things that you're seeing. You piece together that they seem to be very big on the shield wall. That they, as you're kind of like eyeballing it, you think that they may even be able to kind of like pack everyone together enough that they can kind of essentially make a shield wall, if not all the way around, at least mostly around. You see a lot of spears, reach weapons. You're starting to piece together what you think their survival method has been.
Oh. They survived by staying mobile, and then when they had to, like, basically turtling, becoming a defensive position until it was safe.
And as you approach them, you see a bit of a procession that is out front. You see one very kind of regal, large, feminine warrior who is missing an arm, but has like a tower shield essentially like affixed to her side.
Oh.
She kind of watches from atop a horse as you get closer. There's a bunch of chatter as you all approach them. And Grunthar walks up and kind of bowing and kind of in a scooping motion toward this female Kolo on horseback, says, "Our chief, Zalra Skarak Thul."
Ah.
She has like a very, like, she stands up a little straighter than the rest of them and has kind of a, she's like, has like a pretty intense look on her face. She gets off her horse and she reaches over and pops the shield off. And you see like her arm only goes out to like around the, essentially it doesn't have anything past the elbow. She props her shield up, or kind of hangs it on her horse, and she walks over to meet the rest of you. The Kolo that have your like goods start like laying them out. There's a couple other Kolo that run over and start like looking at stuff and kind of like picking through it and kind of like yipping to each other. She looks down at the stuff you've brought. She kind of like speaks directly towards you in these yips and growls. And Grunthar translates and says, he says, our chief wants to bestow our greatest blessing upon you. Please do not resist.
Oh.
The chief walks over as Grunthar also walks over with her, and he points at your translator and says some things, and the chief kind of nods, and she walks directly up to Renka, and Renka, kind of terrified, stands there. Her tail's like all the way on the ground, kind of like shaking a little bit. The chief like bends down, one knee on the ground, and she kind of puts her stub on one side of Renka and grabs Renka's other shoulder with her like big meaty hand, and then she basically does one of these. and just grabs Renka and rubs her all over her neck and face.
Aw. It's like
And-
kisses.
She basically puts Renka back down on the ground. Renka is just like really disheveled, like there's hair
Furs like
kinda
sticking everywhere.
like different directions. Just like and she says, "Awesome. I'm like one of them now." And then like a bunch of like Colo like walk up and basically are walking like there's a Colo for each of you walking up to you with their hands out extended like this.
Oh no! Urge to fight it rising.
Bree would be looking around at anyone who had an urge to fight it because she's like, whatever, who cares? And she would like very forcefully pat on the back, like shoving them toward the Colo to anyone who looked like they were going to try to resist.
Does anyone run away or fight back?
Loot does.
Okay. What does Loot do exactly when this Colo walks up to you like this?
It just like shoves at him, like tries to push him away.
He like stops and then like turns around and looks at the chief, and the chief just kind of like nods, and he just kind of turns around and walks back. Everybody else gets picked up and like just rubbed all over like a hyena person's face and neck.
the one that like would have picked up Bree would have put her down, and it had just like coal streaks all through his fur and all over his face and stuff.
As it turns around, it goes. It's just like kind of like
Sneezed.
rubbing its nose. Yeah, they're quite they're kind of smelly, all of them. The one that rubs themselves all over Thresh looks fairly surprised and delighted. You also say they do it, and then they put Thresh down, and they just kind of like poke Thresh like chest a few times for nobody knows why.
I like slap their hand away.
And they kind of like they smile real big and kind of yip a little bit and like and move back.
They're like dogs. They like to roll and stink.
Grunthar says, "You are all now honorary members of Skarrak Duel. You are welcome anytime."
Ah. Yes, thank you. For that. The Griffith's
Most of
still
us
like
are-
organizing their clothes back in place, just like
Most of us are travelers, and we may not be around often, but Renka here will be probably your main liaison with the city of Idleshire. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I will personally see to Renka's abilities to speak Colo. Renka like nods. Thank you. Appreciate you. Look forward to the tutoring. The chief talks to Grunthar a little bit. Grunthar says, "Your Saru, they are the great Saru. Yes."
Yes, we got them from a Genesis tree that we awakened. It is why the mist disappeared.
What is Genesis tree?
While she's saying all
Great
this,
tree.
Rispert's behind her doing kind of like motions to kind of like try to like making a tree with their hands and like the motions and stuff, like pantomiming.
Yes. Yes, great tree. Great Genesis tree.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that.
We have great tree.
Oh,
Do you?
Yes.
Where is that one?
East.
We have been told about several more great trees. We plan on attempting to awaken them all, to rid more area of the mist.
Yes. Yes. He explains this to the chief, who gets very animated and starts calling out to everyone behind her in their language, and there is like an uproar.
that's a good sound, right?
Yes, we survive in the mist, but would not want to survive in the mist. If mist was gone, that would be good.
Well, we believe that each Genesis tree covers a certain area, and the one that we awakened reached Idleshire, but no further.
Yes, not across the river.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. All right. Good to hear. Some of the other Colo run over and kind of have a discussion with the chief, and it kind of goes back and forth a little bit, and they end up running back, and they bring out a bunch of stuff, a lot more stuff than you brought, and they say, our offer. We offer this in return. We offer good deal as what is the word? And Renka says apology as sorry.
Oh,
To restore trust. We hope it is enough. Yeah.
Yes, I think it will be. I think that the town of Idleshire will be very happy that you wish to trade.
They lay out like a blanket, and they lay out a bunch of stuff on there. The first thing that kind of rolls out is 4 of these spheres that are obviously Sarutech and seem to have like some like a couple of little like button-like protrusions on them. Okay, all right. Do you pick one up or are you just passively, like, you looking at a distance, or do you go and pick one up?
I would probably go, and I don't know if I would pick it up quite yet, but I would be right in front of it. Like, I would make sure that it was safe to touch before I touched it, but it would be within a foot of my face.
Yeah, as you're kind of looking at it, you start to see a little bit of the kind of anatomy of this object, and without like breaking it open, it's kind of hard to tell, but you're looking, and these 2 buttons seem to be a good distance away from each other, but like at a good distance to like squeeze with like a thumb and a middle finger, based on their hands. You're thinking these buttons activate something, and kind of listening, you get a little bit of a certain frequency hum. You also have that eyeglass.
I do. I would take that down for sure.
Yeah, you look at it, and it does like a scan of the object and gives you, I believe it gives you like an exploded view of it, doesn't it? I think it does. Yeah, twisting the lens reveals a faint three-dimensional outline of an item. Yeah. Well, it's so much you start to like get you start to see some of the internals, and you're seeing like there's like a Saru power supply with core and or no core, but like Saru power supply and some like pieces of core. And you kind of piece together this is like some kind of grenade.
Nice. I would mention that to the group, but especially probably like Kaduka. That seems like the kind of thing he would like.
Oh.
But if anyone else showed interest in it, I would.
Grunthar sees you eyeing it and says, "Ah, yes, that Saru boomer. It's make boom. You push both and you slap against chest until it the lights come on, and then you throw, and it make boom and Saru slow them down."
Oh. So it's like an anti-Saru grenade?
Nice.
And then there's like a couple vials of like this dust. He says, "This you." Oh, hold on. I better look this up.
It's powdered Saru.
You open and you throw dust, and invisible, no seeing creatures become seeing. You can see invisible creatures.
Does that work?
Sometimes Saru tricky. Saru you cannot see. Get ya.
Awesome.
Chief loose arm. That way.
Oh. Your chief is either very lucky or very skilled.
Very lucky. Ally. Chop.
Oh, that is.
Ah. Most don't survive long enough for that to happen.
Much blood.
She's very resilient.
Oh. Very strong. Strong chief. But this is and then other than that, all the other stuff that they put out is just 540 gizmos worth of Saru parts.
Awesome. That is a lot. Did the town give us the traded goods, or did we have to buy those?
Yeah, I think those were donations, right?
Yeah, donations.
So we
'Cause
probably
originally-
aren't going to get to keep all of this, or do we get to keep all of this?
I thought the original reason we were coming out with this stuff is just to, like, that was our gift to open negotiations with them. Like, that was why the stuff was gathered.
That's why we did it, but they
Yeah.
gave us stuff, and I'm not going to... I feel like declining it would offend them, so...
Oh, right. Yeah, we're all
don't wanna
pretty goody
decline
two shoes. we have consciences. Well, I mean, we could probably keep the equipment since that's
Oh,
not really of
I
any use to
definitely
them.
think
But
we
then,
keep the grenades and the dust, but we may want to, at the very least, spend some of this money in town.
ooh, yeah, actually, that's a very good. That's a good idea.
When you say in town, you mean here at the
Yeah, at Idleshire.
or at Idleshire? Not right back here
Yeah.
at these guys.
I think that they don't really necessarily use money. They do trade, but they trade with Saru.
Yeah, the things they're trading with are like money generators, basically. Because isn't like typically what we get the money from is from breaking down the stuff that basically they're trading us.
Yeah. Our money is Saru gizmos. I mean, that's
Hmm.
gold.
Mhm.
Right.
There, I posted the Surubane grenade and the Dust of Appearance in the Pathfinder channel.
Turns out the dust just works like any other dirt wood if you threw it on an invisible thing.
It's just glitter. Yeah. They, yeah, you do your trade. And then they start to just kind of show you around, you know, kind of show you how they live, show you their people. Their people, like, kind of like all are very curious to see you.
Guess while we're here and not being mauled to death, maybe we should look around their village and I don't know, kind of get an idea of what the rest of their culture is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're more than happy to like show you around, and they you see them, like, you see the kind of games that they play, you see like the, you know, little colo kids kind of running around until they see you and they run up and they're you know, really curious, and they like keep their distance, but they you know, these like little kids are bigger than you are. So they run up, they kind of like laugh a lot and point.
Are they like it's like if they're playing with each other? It like if us were to do that, we'd like get injured, but they're just like playing like that, like throwing each other at things and stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of roughhousing. This is a very you can tell like it's kind of baked into the culture that they're all going to have to fight.
You get thick skin when you're young because you'll need it when you're older.
Yeah, and they all seem like extremely happy, but you see a lot of evidence of a people that have had it very hard for a very long time.
Like all of them have scars.
Yeah, so many scars, so many missing limbs. You know, at first it's kind of like, you know, it's like, oh, super happy because like everyone seems really happy, but then you start to look around and you're like, damn, these people have had it rough.
Well, hopefully we can change that and make life a little bit easier for them in the process.
Yeah. Yeah, they you know, they kind of like reiterate, you know, kind of like tell you a little bit more about where the great tree is. Um, you know, you know, when things kind of calm down a little bit more, Grunthar says, "So, you talk to Idleshire and tell them we not a threat. We stay closer to town, but outside of Mist."
Oh, of course. We will pass your message on to them and make sure they understand that you are a nearby ally, at least.
Yes, we trade. We what we find, we trade.
Actually,
need iron, metal.
We don't know. We haven't come across a town that primarily has that yet, right? It's mostly been agriculture or
We
technology.
know that it's up north, because we're debating whether we head toward the Iron Peaks, which would be the iron, because Itleshire also needs iron. Or whether we were going to go to Grainhaven. It's kind of sounding like both of these people need the Iron Peaks Genesis tree to be awakened.
Yeah, it is sounding like Iron Peak is a pretty good destination right now. At least now that we've confirmed that the town won't be raided by these mysterious people from the plains here.
And I think that a good portion of the way there, not all the way, of course, we can travel on the river, preventing having to worry about the mist.
Oh, it's upriver too, so it'll be a bit of a struggle.
So we'll have to,
Are you discussing all this out in the open with them, or is this just kind of stuff you've talked about in the past?
Probably talk about it right now.
Yeah, I think we're like kind of just being open with them at this point.
You travel river, mist, thicker, up north, crosses river.
Oh.
Iron Peak. We don't go that far north to the mountains, but Iron Peak surely has mist.
With our great Saru, we should be able to travel through the thicker mist. It will still be dangerous for us, but I think that we can make it. We just need to make it to the Great Tree.
Although, if we go to the Eastern Plains tree and awaken that one, that might help open up Iron Peak. That way we're not fighting an uphill battle the whole way.
Yes, maybe some mist gone on the way to Iron Peak.
The Eastern Plains tree, is that have your people been to it before? Is it kind of just open? Is it protected or dangerous?
Eastern Plains tree. Very dangerous right now. Saru, in large numbers around tree. Hard to approach. Wood. We could get to tree, maybe. Many deaths.
Yeah, your people have been through a lot. I don't know if we would ask you to be an armed front against a Saru army just to get to the tree.
We will help if you need. We will do what must be done to awaken tree.
Well, actually, now that they say that, like, I'm just remembering that what it took to awaken our tree, which was like the entirety of our people.
Yeah,
everyone donating a small portion of their like life essence basically to awaken it.
You hear a little bit of a psychic
Nope. Like our
Gunther
Saru
kinda-
kind of kicking us in the shin.
Yeah, it kind of looks around. You hear that?
That does nothing. Yes, we will need to think of our plans for where we go from here to how we can help best. We have a lot of roads ahead of us, and not all of them are one after the other. Some we have to go down first.
We know. Iron Peak, important. Great Tree in Eastern Plains, important. Large human city, important. You choose. We wait.
Well, I suppose if we have to... I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think the Eastern Plains tree would, if we were to reach that one and awaken it first, it might help us with the Iron Peak?
I do feel like that might be a good choice because the big capital city is probably going to need iron as well.
Yeah,
So
and
getting the iron flowing before we
also,
go to the capital city might be smart.
like, looking at the map where Iron Peak is positioned, it might actually, if we awaken that tree, it might push back the mist past
like
the
part of
other
the way?
shore. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's kinda
so
what I
that
was
we're
thinking,
not
too.
like having a D-Day, excursion across the water directly into Saru territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll just help us cross and get through stuff easier.
Yeah, because we don't know what all is in there, but we can safely assume that it's not wanting to give us hugs and, greet us with open arms. Like, it's probably going to try to kill us, whatever's in there.
For sure.
So we can survive, like, assimilation because it can't do that with us being hosts already, but we can't really
It'll still
survive
just
being
kill us.
eviscerated and killed, yeah. Because there's basically the biomechanical equivalent of forklifts and stuff over there just waiting to skewer us. Okay. Yeah, you ever been killed by a forklift before? It doesn't feel good. So, who knows? Maybe we should see if some of them might, familiar with the East, might take us out there on a scouting trip just to see what we're getting ourselves into and what we have to plan for.
I mean, we could see if the Stonehides will take us as far as they normally go.
Oh yeah, because they probably are familiar with most of this territory between here and between there and Idleshire. So yeah, sounds like a good idea.
If that is your plan, I will discuss it with the chief.
Yes, many things.
They cook up a bunch of food. You guys kind of left pretty much in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they cook up a bunch of food. They make a big lunch. Lots of wild game over fire. In a lot of places, they bust out some very you would think it was a very low quality bread. It's very tough, extremely tough.
It's like hardtack.
Yeah, pretty much. They definitely cooked it way too much.
What they need is some leavening agents so it can rise and get fluffy. What they got here is ship's biscuits.
Yeah, but yeah, they feed you. It's very bland, extremely bland. The food they pretty much, a lot of the meat they just kind of throw on the fire and eat when it's done.
My God,
Oh.
these people are in desperate need of spices.
Yeah, they yeah, but anyway, so that's is there anything else you want to do while you're here?
I can't think of anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah, they whenever you guys feel like it's appropriate, you can head back to Ittleshire.
Yeah.
You find your fair share of people that, when they, run into, they've heard that you're going to go talk to the Knolls, and everybody wants wants to ask how it goes or how it went. So you get stopped by every friendly halfling.
That means we get pretty good in short order at like abbreviating what we did. Just like, yeah, this is what happened. Yeah, all right, bye.
Saeed, like, he starts to get a little frustrated, and he starts just yelling out, like, yeah, they said they'll trade with us. Everything's great. Go on with your business.
Wait for an announcement from your elected officials.
Yeah. Everyone return to your work.
Ignore us. Pay no attention to us.
Yeah, you return to Ittleshire completely uneaten or scathed or anything like that. What's your next plan?
Yeah, the only difference really between us going there and coming back is we stink a little bit now.
Yeah, Ranka says, "Oh, guys, I'm so happy for this opportunity, and I promise I'll do my best to learn the Kolo language a little bit better than I had. I apparently overestimated my abilities a tad bit."
Ranka, you had more Kolo than anyone else here, and more courage than anyone else here to come forward and go there
Oh,
with
shucks.
us.
Oh,
you
you
will
guys
do
are the greatest.
amazing things.
You guys are the best.
Also, maybe take some salt with you, so show them how to at least lightly season things.
Yeah, that was torture. That was torture. I was just kicking myself for not having brought any spices. I did not realize it was going to be like that.
Their people have had it hard. They need some help in that regard. Like, show them what how they can jazz up their cooking a little bit. Like it could be so good.
I will be introducing them to the wide world of spices. I can't wait until we get to the Slabanero, because that's I know that's not entry level, but we're gonna get there eventually.
Slabanero.
Do you have a job other than this now, Ranka, or?
Not anymore. I quit. This is my thing now. I'm going full time.
Hey, I guess when adventure calls, it's like either answer or stick to, I don't know, sweeping sidewalks or something.
Well, I mean, I think it is going to be a full-time gig, and I think that you could probably get a small office in the mayor's office to, I'm sure he'd be happy to have the help and company.
Yeah, could you talk to him for me? That'd be great.
I will do that.
Put in a good word.
Oh yeah, because she could actually pick up the title of like ambassador, like a Kolo ambassador.
Oh man, that sounds so fancy.
Or just like Kolo liaison, because that might just kind of umbrella cover like trading ambassador, like all that.
Yeah.
Liaison? That's a fancy word. What is that, Elvish?
Oh, I thought it was something they came up with in Chlorinon. I don't know.
Gnomish. Liaison.
Richard actually doesn't know where they came across that word is probably in a book or something, but they're not sure.
Yeah. What's the next stop?
Somewhere. Well, oh yeah. So we'd be going to the mayor's office then, right? Have a chat with him.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, you head to the mayor's office. Let's see.
It's just like every time we walk into his office, there's somehow more paperwork piled up in different places.
Absolutely, yeah. You go
Like it's multiplying.
Yeah, the secretary is like, "Oh yeah, go on right on in," and you just see like, you walk, you open up the door, and you hear him say, "Oh, I think is that the door? I'm stuck under here. Can y'all like who is that? Like, just come on, come back here. I'm behind the desk."
Bree would go over and immediately just like pick up a ridiculous amount of things.
Yeah, you pick up like a bunch of books that seem to have collapsed on top of him. Oh, phew, man, I've been stuck under there for like an hour. I mean, granted, I wasn't really trying to get myself out. I just figured, I'd call for help once somebody came in.
Yeah, have a very interesting process to things.
I got a good nap in though.
He's got like a drooly paper stuck to his face.
Is there a space that Renka could have like a small office in this building?
Yeah, there seems to be, as you kind of look around, you don't see many of the other offices are being used at the moment.
Okay. So I would tell him about our trip to the Kolos and that Renka is willing to be the Kolo liaison. And if she could have one of the offices in the building, then you'd have someone in the building when the books fall on you that can help you get out.
Oh man, that sounds pretty great actually. I didn't much want to like play trade partner with the Kolos, so anybody else that gets to talk to them and their slobbery mouths, that's fine.
Okay.
They're very friendly actually.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear. Most people were worried they were going to eat us.
No, they might rub themselves against you to make you smell kind of like them. But
yeah, I'll pass.
That's what they all say at first.
Here they're kind of stinky. All right. Well,
they don't smell that bad. Like Restraint just kind of like sniff checks themselves. Like, huh.
Yep, he kind of just twirls his bushy gray mustache a little bit, and he says, well, thanks for taking care of that. In behind you walks in Celine. Ah, this is where y'all went.
Yeah, we were just talking to the mayor about Renka is going to be the new Kolo liaison.
That was like a 5-second delay when by the time that came over.
It would go in robot.
Yeah, she says, well, that's good. Kind of did hear that several times on my way through town.
Gossip moves quickly.
Yeah, it's like the speed of as the crow flies, you know?
I think they'd like you as well.
Yeah, I'll mix it up with them. Maybe I'll stop by and say hi.
They did say that they need iron, just as you did. So one of our trips will definitely be to Iron Peak to reopen the iron trade.
That's fair. what do you think your next trip is going to be? You think that's where you're going to go first?
We are debating between Iron Peak and Grainhaven, but I think Iron Peak is winning.
I see. Well, if I could throw my hat in, you know, Iron Peak sounds good. Obviously, I know village people need stuff, but my brother, he, I know he was either in Grainhaven or somewhere between there and here. I've gotten, I've had them finger waggly types trying to portent some, information from, nature to see if they can try to find him. And I have gotten a few pings all on the other side of the river. But, for last scene kind of things, nothing like super specific, but like, I'm, I just, it's eating me up. I can't help it. I don't know if you could go part way to Grainhaven, maybe. Maybe not all the way there, but close enough to see it. Maybe get us some more information. I just anything would help put my heart at ease.
This ping that you're talking about, was it a recent ping? Is it how does it work?
I don't know how that works. They rub some leaves on the floor and just light something on fire or sniff a mushroom, or I don't know, and they just oh, I seen some things, and they're like, your brother, he's over, but who knows. I
guess I don't know if that was that last place that they're seen moving, or is that just,
it all seems to be just feelings, it's never anything concrete with these people, I get it, it's the nature magic's in her blood and all that, but yeah, they just there's hints of brother floating around somewhere on the other side of the river.
Okay.
And I'm just I don't know, is there maybe there's a pocket where there's no mist, and he's just trapped there, it'd be good to know. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, it's about a 3-week trip to Grainhaven, right? And probably the same to Iron Peak.
Yeah.
What all do you need in order to send a message, Loot? Do you need to have met the person, or could you do it with a picture and a name?
No, you have to have met the person.
Yeah, I need to be familiar with them.
If only we had somebody that could scribe.
And I'm afraid we don't have any actual pictures. Them camera devices are still, even in this day and age, kind of expensive. The mayor says, you know what? I'm of the same mind as Celine here. I sure would like to know what's going on with Grainhaven, even if we can't get in there and solve it. But if we, it's kind of the key to the rest of the world lies that direction. And my brother, of course, lives in Grainhaven.
I think the value of potential life may take precedence.
Well, like I said, we haven't made a clear decision either way yet. So,
and it we might not, considering we'd be immediately going through the thick of the mist the second we get on the shore on the other side, might not be able to make a whole lot of progress in terms of trying to secure Grainhaven or figure out even what state it's in directly. We might be able to do a short expedition just to see if we can locate your brother's traces.
You guys were telling me about that the other day. We whipped up some rope, right? We got some posts on, like, big, real tall posts, right? On both sides of the river. We used to have some ropes running across that, you could...
you could ford the river.
Yeah, exactly. And we got some made up, and we were wondering if you were to go over there, you tie your end on this side, run them over, tie your end over there. That at least also would be one step closer to, at least, I don't know, getting back and forth if we needed to. I don't know if it's a lost cause at this point, but
Dude, we could definitely do that. Just don't let your people go running in there haphazard, because
oh yeah, now that we know that mist is as bad as it is.
Also, didn't you say there was already a few expeditionary parties that went in there and just never came back?
One, yeah, we sent one out west and one up north. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Don't go send more.
No. You're right. We poked the bear once, and we know better now. If you found them too, that'd be nice too.
If we find them, we can't guarantee we'll find them in a recoverable state, given what we've seen. Not to dash any hopes or anything, but we'd probably want to set proper expectations here.
Yeah. No, I get it. Well, I think, like, maybe, if anything, you hop on over the other side of the river and just see if that's doable. Or maybe just try to make it as far as the next town.
Yeah, we could at least, at the very least, find out how aggressive the things are in the mist over on the shore, and if it's not enough of an immediate threat to us that we can actually progress.
Yeah.
Mind you, if we get over towards that shore and there are gnashing jaws of machinery waiting for us, we're probably going to be turning back for now. Like, before we even set foot on it.
No, I get that. Yeah, obviously, play it safe. But I mean, if you made it even as far as Brambleford, I think that'd be something.
No, Brambleford. Where? Can you show us where that is on the map?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 days down west of the Floose. I will show you exactly.
And if we're heading there, do you know if there would have still been like some kind of road we could follow, right? Or like a
it should be. Yeah, from here to Brambleford, you can even follow the train tracks if you want to.
Train tracks.
Yeah, it's a train that heads basically right across the river, all the way to Grainhaven.
Risprit's just kind of like wide-eyed, like, it's a train.
Oh, real cool. Bunch of, let's just say, let's call them carts, right? And they're like all like stuck together like a big centipede.
Like a wagon?
Yeah, sure. But it like runs on its own little road.
So it has legs?
Oh yeah, the front does.
Risprit is now imagining this kind of like horror creature that has wheels and legs and like a long mechanical centipede. There aren't any of those still alive, are there? After 20 years?
I mean, probably not.
Oh. Good.
I mean, unless you clear the mist out.
Do you think they'd come back to life after the mist is gone? Like, are they hungry? Do we have to be worried about that?
I never seen one eating nothing.
But
That must mean they're starving.
But you got them fancy Sarus.
I hope I never meet one of these trains. As long as I live. They sound terrifying. Like Rispet's just looking down at the ground like,
I believe in you.
Well, you know, it's up to you. We don't really have much saying anything, but we're rooting for you. You know, whatever you plan on doing, I'm sure it'll be good for all of us.
Well, we'll do the best that we can.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, them stone hides, they've been surviving out there. Says Celine. So, maybe, maybe they figured out something out west.
True.
I mean, Grainhaven has this, like, big old wall, right? I don't know if they made it safe enough inside the city. Maybe they're all just walled in,
Walled in for 20 years, though.
It wouldn't work because I'm sure that they had many people with Saru inside the wall, and the mist is not going to care about a wall. So they would just be locked inside with the enemy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pretty terrible.
Who knows, maybe... We don't know how far the mist... We don't know the dynamics of the mist this far north, or, like, this far from the shore. Because, for us, it would come and go like the tide. But... we don't know if it was the same there. Because the mist right now is holding on that side of the river. It's not moving like it used to, almost like it's afraid to come this way for some reason. It could be that maybe it did have an ebb and flow like the tide before, but it's changed now. So if they were somehow walled up and like kind of protecting themselves originally, waiting for the tide to go back out, and it still hasn't receded, they could be basically in there on borrowed time, eating what supplies they have left.
That's true.
So that is if they found some way to produce a wall that somehow could keep back such a tide. Maybe using some kind of magic, or I don't know about technology. I feel like they probably wouldn't have anything that would be like
Grainhaven? Sounds like that's kind of what everyone else wants to do first.
That's my vote.
All right,
Yeah.
well, let's all vote. If you want to do Grainhaven, put like a 1 in the chat, and if you want to do Iron Peaks, put a 2 in the chat.
Kind of had a change in heart now that the thought is that maybe there could be survivors potentially, because we don't know how things have been working here before.
Well, I don't know how your voting system works, but that looks like a 4-2. There's not going to be no hard feelings if someone doesn't get their choice, right? I hope I didn't drive some kind of wedge in between y'all.
Don't worry. We're not affected by wedges.
Unless they're cheese wedges.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
get behind a
definitely
cheese
affected by
wedge.
those.
Yeah, I once ate a whole block of cheese.
You folks don't happen to make cheese here, do you?
Oh yeah, we do. You better. I mean, yeah, like we make big cheese.
I think
Celine says,
Rispert just came up with an idea to spend 540 Surukesmos on a lot of cheese.
Celine says, it's a little pungent for my taste. For my nose.
Is there anybody in our party that is not like cuckoo for cheese?
Oh, Bree is definitely cuckoo for cheese.
Hell, you're named after it.
I am indeed.
Cuckoo for cocoa cheese.
You all get into a nice big discussion about cheese. Is there anything you want to discuss with them while you have them?
Oh, Brambleford.
Yeah.
What? So that town we've kind of aiming for there and then gauging whether we can proceed or not. Probably. What? Is there anything you can tell us about Brambleford? Like what type of town it is, or anything of use we might be able to find there? If it's
town might be a little bit of a stretch. Village probably not. It's bigger than a hamlet, but it's nice sleepy little town. It's got a train station. That's probably its biggest feature. A lot of town farms in the area. It's just kind of like a little stop, a convenient place to load some stuff up on the train going west.
Okay. Well, we won't find any trains there, would we?
Now, if you're lucky, you watch them tracks. You stay off of them.
What do the tracks look like?
Well, 2 big pieces of metal.
Metal? Like they don't leave like footprints?
Oh, the tracks, yeah. If I remember correctly, they had kind of like 3 big claws on both sides.
Wait a second. Can Rispert pick up that he's just like fucking with him or something?
Make a perception check as a sense motive.
Oh,
You think he's being completely serious.
Oh god. Oh no. Rispert is scared again.
Anything else? All right. I take it you guys probably spend the rest of the day. You guys talked to him about the trade you made?
Did we not already tell him about that?
Yeah, they tell you just keep the stuff. Keep it. It's for you. If anything, it's reward for freeing everybody from that eternal nightmare that they were all having.
Ah. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Right.
And
So everybody gets 90 gold pieces.
90 gold to everyone.
yeah.
And then you guys can debate amongst yourselves who wants the grenades and the dust.
I'd vote for. I think it'd be pretty good in Kaduka's hands.
I will take
At least-
the grenades.
At least Rispert doesn't want to touch them. Like he's too scared of such technology. He's just imagining all the ways he would accidentally blow himself up with them.
I could take the dust, I suppose.
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
I've been pretty bad at giving you guys consumables, so I'm trying to feed you guys some consumables again.
I guess I was reading the dust. Is it a saving throw?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. It just automatically coats all creatures in a 10-foot burst.
Okay. I just thought that was a little strong, so I just wanted to
Yeah, I mean it. I'm not gonna nerf it. if that's what it says it does, but it doesn't say anything about a saving throw.
I'd like to see you try to dodge a dust cloud.
I mean, it's pretty. You can dodge a fireball.
If you can dodge a fireball, you can dodge a wrench.
If you dodge a ball, you can dodge a dust. But anyway, all right, yeah, you get all your stuff. Everybody write down your 90 gold pieces or lose it. Or you dropped it somewhere.
It has been written.
I'm not seeing Path Builder, a Bane Grenade.
Oh, that's custom. I made that. Sorry. I should have said that.
It's got the DM seal of approval.
Sounds like bias.
Yeah, my bad.
You have the stats for the...
I posted it in Pathfinder,
Oh.
in the Pathfinder thingy. I think that was a Pathfinder channel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. All right. You guys. You spend another day in the town of Idleshire. You get a good night's sleep. Next day, what are you planning on doing?
We must stock up on some foodstuffs for our next leg of the adventure. Cheese. Where's the cheesemonger?
They pretty much while you're here, people will feed you and they will give you food. You pretty much just have to ask for it.
Yes.
All right, I guess we should ask for enough for the trip.
Yeah, some like field rations.
Do we want to leave today? Or do we need to go back and talk to the Stonehides? We'll tell Renka to tell the Stonehides that we're going to go to Grainhaven first. But that we will be going to Iron Peak eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she says she will let them know that she had already. She was planning on heading out to talk to them later this day.
Excellent.
Yes, good.
What did we name this session again?
Stonetown.
Yeah. Hoedown at Stonetown. We did have a little bit of a hoedown.
Yeah.
Although it was kind of more of like a barbecue.
Yeah. You had the barbecue. Cool. So, yeah, you guys get all supplied up to go on a trip. And you're ready to go. Do you guys head across the river?
Yeah, I think we'll need to borrow a boat.
I think we were just going to walk across.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, we can. That's right.
Sorry, I forgot about that part.
All right. You guys, there's a bunch of villagers that stop doing their tasks for the day to watch you guys depart, walking across the big river. This is the most water you've seen in a geographical feature other than the ocean. As I say, take it, Loot. You cast your. What do you cast, Loot?
Water walking, or I'd cast my Lotus Walk.
Gotcha. Lotus Walk, yeah. As Loot walks across, these lotus leaves sprout up, and you all are able to walk straight across. It's a little dicey at times because of the the movement of the river, but it's easy enough taking your time to walk straight across. Do you take Spud with you?
We might want to leave Spud in a
Yeah, I
safe
think we
place right
leave
now.
Spud.
Gotcha.
So
I need a red shirts token. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think that I would talk to Renka and tell her she can use Spud for like the trading. When she needs to bring things back from trading with the Stone Eye.
Hey Renka, can you donkey sit?
Yeah, I'll sit on your donkey.
All right then.
I'll take good care of him. I'll feed him and I'll pet him and I'll call him pretty names.
Don't be offended if he does acknowledge you at all. That's just how he is.
Oh, okay. Spud's not a talker, huh?
We're not sure what all goes on behind those eyes. Probably not a lot. It's like Spud blinks one eye at a time.
Behind mule eyes. No one knows what it's like. Okay. You guys cross the river 1 foot in front of the other, and soon you are across. You see the wall of mist ahead of you, quite daunting, and as you get closer and closer, you can see farther and farther into the mist, and your heart beats faster as you get closer, knowing that any moment there may be danger. And you get to the other side expecting to be immediately assaulted by waves of monsters, and it is eerily quiet, and it's like strangely bright because of the way that the light bounces off the mist around you. It's like very bright above you, so it's not like super easy to see very far. Your vision gets kind of occluded after not too far ahead of you, but you're standing on the other side of the shore amongst a dock that has fallen into fairly bad disrepair over the last 20 years. Lots of empty buildings. The occasional door kind of swings open and shut with the wind. The entire area is pretty overgrown. Anywhere that it's no sign of any ground that doesn't have like green on it, because just nothing been walking on it or clearing it away in a long time. Lots of spots where the grass has grown, all up to your neck as you like try to walk through it.
And we're following the railroad track, right?
Yeah. So you're like,
before we go there, the rope that we brought with us across the water. Tied up to this side of the like ferry point.
Yeah, you see the dock's a little bit to the north of you, but you can see, because you kind of like see the outline of it, and you walk in that direction, and you end up coming across the post that you think it's supposed to be next to kind of like an office kind of building.
Well, this seems like a good place as any to tie this off to.
Yeah, and while somebody's tying that up, is anybody like looking around in the area?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
We can all take actions, right? Mine would probably always be the shield action, so I probably wouldn't be looking around.
Gotcha. Is anyone taking the scout action?
If only one of us had an ability to see through the mist. Actually, wait. Does somebody have that? Am I misremembering?
Kaduka has a couple times a day, I think, ability to do it. Or
God's mess.
yeah, I don't remember how often you can use that.
Let's check it out.
Well, as long as we're all staying in earshot of each other, we should be able to be safe and react if one of us is in distress.
Yeah, once per day for a minute. So not a lot, but some.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I don't know if a minute's gonna make a difference.
Nah.
Yeah. So as you're looking around, let's say, interestingly enough, Thresh, you spot out of the corner of your eye that little office building next to you. For a second, you think there might have been something that went by the window on the inside.
I'm gonna go investigate.
All right. Are you stealthing by any chance?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sneak.
Roll me a stealth. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a
pretty
natural
good.
19. Yeah. You are like the mist itself. As you head over, this little office building isn't that far away from you. It's like right outside. This post is kind of like right outside of it. As you move up, you notice two things. One thing is the windows seem to be smeared from the inside with something dark.
Like blood.
Might be. Second thing you notice is that the door is made of metal, and it's kind of like straight. It looks like I don't know, like something you would imagine somebody would put on like not like a bank vault door, but like a bank door, like so you wouldn't, nobody could get in. It's just like a really solid metal, totally normal wooden frame and everything around it.
Interesting.
It's got a little chimney on top. Seems to have kind of, from without getting like right up on top of the house or this little office. It seems to have windows kind of around the whole little building.
Gotcha. Can I like stop and like listen or try to use my nose or?
Give me a perception check. You don't hear anything. It's kind of hard. There is like a door in the distance that seems to keep like kind of like every time that you feel the wind blow like towards you, you hear bam. Like yeah, this door is kind of making it hard to hear.
Gotcha.
Everybody sees Thresh like checking out this office.
How big is it? Can I like walk around it all the way?
Yeah, it's probably only it's like 30 feet by 40 feet or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna see if there's like maybe another way to get in, or
Gotcha.
maybe actually I want to go out to it and just like sort of like peek through the window.
Yeah. You peek through the window. Give me one more perception check.
Yeah.
All right. Dang. Well, here's the thing. You look in and you see a bunch of bodies. You see a bunch of bodies and they're kind of slumped up against stuff in here. They all look human. They look kind of twisted, decayed. Maybe it's hard to tell with like they might be like this might be pieces of them missing or something. You do notice something. Through one kind of part of like a smear, you can kind of make out that one of them has like a waist sash that comes off, and it's kind of easier to make out because it's a really bright yellow.
Yeah.
But it's got an emblem on it that is like the top part is brown, like top half is brown, the bottom half is yellow, and it's got like an upside down V with a line going through it, top to bottom. Anyway, give me a society check, if you will.
Yes.
Okay. It's the same symbol that the human lived in your town, Sariel. It's the same symbol that she wore.
Mm.
It's kind of hard to see from this limited spot that you've walked up to and kind of pancaked yourself against the wall and are looking in the windows. But you do see hints of yellow elsewhere in the room as well.
I'm gonna sneak back to the group, tell everybody what I find or what I found. Like,
yeah, and you guys are done tying the rope, so you're free to do whatever.
be like, there's a bunch of bodies in there.
Do they look fresh?
Could
it be the team that came over?
I don't know. They look human.
Yeah, they look human.
I'm gonna go and peek in the window.
All right, you want to make a stealth check, or are you just like?
I don't think
strolling over there.
I think Bree's just strolling over there.
Okay. Yeah, you just like walk over there and you go to peek in the window. Give me a perception check. Yeah. You look in, and did everybody else kind of follow with Bree? Are you all kind of sticking together?
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah. As you start to look in, you see one of them move, and its head kind of goes back like this. Just against the wall.
It moved, guys.
We might want to, is it still moving?
Yeah, like, are you all just kind of like looking in the windows now?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you all just kind of like glare into the windows, you see that all of the kind of human forms in there are still moving a little bit. They don't seem to notice you or anything.
Can we tell if they have Saru attached to them?
It is really hard to tell. The kind of, the light coming down does kind of get disrupted, bounces weird off the windows. All this, what seems like blood or mud or something. Something's been tried to block out the vision. It looks like somebody tried to block the vision from outside in.
Trying to black out the windows.
So yeah, it's hard to tell.
Can we see purple?
You see purple. You don't.
Like, is it possible they're sleeping like the town of Idleshire was, and just haven't woken up because they're still in the mist?
Yeah, you're not sure. You don't see. You don't see like they discovered they talked about this purple stuff being like everywhere, right? But you don't know if there's like it's just hard to see it in there, or if it's not in there. You swear you catch some bits of the floor and wall and stuff. It's hard to say.
Well, do we move on, or do we potentially provoke whatever's in there?
Bree kind of wants to provoke, but she will listen to the rest of the group.
There might be some more clues in there.
Kaduka, you hear something from around the corner. You hear like as the door, this big heavy door seems to kind of squeak open a bit.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, you look around the corner of the office, and on that side of the office, like the door has opened like 20 degrees, kind of away from you. So like to look in the crack, we'd have to be on the other side of it.
All right, I'll go in further.
All right. Yeah, as you start to walk up to it, how close do you get to the door? Do you like go and look in, or do you stop short?
I'll stop short of the door.
Okay. Gotcha. Give me 1 second. I have to wait. Where did I put that? How do I notes?
How does any of us notes?
Right?
No one notes.
No one. Did you say no one notes?
Yeah.
No one notes what it's like.
To be the DM.
To remember names.
It's the hardest part. All right. It's really weird. You've got a really good perception, Kaduka, and you stop short of the door, and so like it's opened up toward the other way, but this open up now allows you to see that the door, through the door crack of the door on your side, you notice there's no hinges, and you can swear you see like a boot, like through the crack. It's so strange to see a door like this, especially such a heavy one with absolutely no hinges. Doesn't seem like anything is holding it on.
The scariest thing of all. Technology!
Inch up
Okay.
closer until I can get a better look.
All right. You go like, do you start to go past the door, or do you go up to the crack in the door?
Yeah, I'm going up to the crack and like peeking in.
Yeah. You not only see like through that tiny little crack, you see like a boot at the bottom. You see something coming across in the middle of the door, across the crack as well, like slightly above your head.
Does that look like a trap? Or
There's something. Maybe it's whatever you're guessing based on this door. It's something. It's whatever's holding that door in place. It can't be. You can't see anything else that would be holding this door in place.
Be careful, it might be a train.
I'll send a whatchamacallit. I'll send a message to Bree
Okay.
and ask her to come this way. See if she can hold the door so it doesn't fall on me or something.
Hey, Hodor. Kaduka said he sent you a message to see if you could come over, and you said hold the door.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
or just kind of brace so it doesn't crush me or something if I try to stick my head in.
I will do that.
All right, so you walk up to the door and you like grab the door, right? And do you like pull it open?
Yeah, I think I would.
All right. Also, all right. 1 second.
I'll have the
Okay.
arc post ready.
You also notice there's something strange about this door. And just about the time that you start to pull it open, it actually flies open.
Is the whole house a mimic? I've been thinking that since we got here.
And a humanoid covered in like a greenish saru material that seems to be holding this door from off to the side, kind of with its arms stuck out, lunges out and tries. Well, you everybody actually roll for initiative here. Oh wait, don't do it yet.
Yeah.
All right, now do it.
Yeah.
No, wait, don't do it yet.
I would have had my shield raised, by the
Yeah.
way, as I was opening the door.
For sure. Crap. I think it's this one. All right. Everybody roll for initiative.
Wait 1 minute. Who's on that flute?
Oh, I love theophany.
Where? Trunks, Thresh, Loot, and Risprit. Put yourself where you think you would have been. Bree
We've been around this
is
corner
at the
looking
door.
at stuff.
So Trunks is like kind of sneaking up behind Bree.
Yeah.
Love it. You see a flash of green as well from a green light right before anything else happens. I guess I need to roll initiative for them too.
That would be haunting too if in the mist we could faintly hear like a bell tolling. Just like being kind of blown by the wind.
Dong. Yeah, sorry if anybody's initiative got cut off or whatever.
Did anybody's?
Hopefully not. Yay! Yep, looks like everybody's good. Thresh, as you're kind of like, you go around the other side, and just as you like peek in the window, a fist comes through the window, smashes through it, and through it you see like it tears like the glass shatters, it tears out a big pane of the glass, and on the other side you see a very deranged, decrepit, bunch of DE words looking humanoid.
Ew.
They look like that.
Ew.
They're very twisted up. Obviously, Saru maddened. They're definitely, there's definitely Saru material growing all over them. I have them all twisted up and stuff like that. So, Thresh, it's your turn first.
I'm gonna put on my plague mask. I'm not already wearing it.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oh, do you reveal your new thing, or are you still keeping that under wraps, or is that won't be like an action, that'll just happen automatically?
Yeah, I mean, it might be a dramatically appropriate time to, I don't know, bring it out.
What does everybody see as like, there's like a kind of a black flash from your raw Saru, and what happens?
Yeah, just like stick my hand out, my Saru hand, and then there's suddenly like a rattling from inside my robes, and then clacking as the bones roll over the raw Saru, and then comes out of my sleeve a very large skeletal python.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's cool.
And it's very it's not like gross at all. It's been meticulously cleaned, very polished, beautiful skeletal python.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you got 3 actions. It's 1 action to give your snake 2 actions. And oh, by the way, anybody who's missing hit points can put themselves a bit full hit points. Yeah. What would you like to do on your turn?
Is the thing like able to reach for me, or are they still like sort of trapped inside the house?
The one looks like it's planning on coming through the window.
Okay.
After you.
So would I be able to like take some steps back then?
Sure.
Away from
you
it
can do
without.
that.
Okay.
You don't know if it has an attack of opportunity, but we'll say because it hasn't gone yet, you'll be good. In this instance, because of how it is inside and all that, you can get away. Even if it had an attack of opportunity, I won't take it.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna step back, and then I don't know if I want to like wait for them to come out.
Oops. Sorry, I was messing with your sheet.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm actually like fire my short bow through the window if I can, try to hit one of them.
Sure. You want to shoot the closest one?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. 25 does hit.
Cool.
It's going to be 8 piercing damage. All right, you have 2 more action, or I'm sorry, 1 more action.
Cool. I'm
I
just
think
gonna
that
fire it again.
The
What?
front of your sheet, I put kind of in the bottom right under. There's like a little actions area that kind of tells you all the things your snake could do,
Oh.
or maybe that was on the snake sheet. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's not the snake sheet, which you should have in your. You should be able to pull that up as well.
Yeah, I'm putting that. Because I know that it can grapple.
Yep, it can bite, it can grapple, it can stride, it can do hypnosis, and it can do constrict if it's already grappling.
I'm gonna have it bite.
Okay. Great.
Do you like the arm sticking out the window?
Yeah, so on the sheet, on the left-hand side for the snake, click the bite. Excellent. Got it. 32. That's a crit. That's 34 damage. As it bites down and you start to hear the crunching of bones and Saru material underneath the bite of this constrictor snake. And it still has 1 more action that it can take.
I guess go for another bite.
All right, hit the number 2 one. So that. Okay, so that's going to be a 24, right? Because of the multi-attack penalty.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. That's still a hit.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, damn. And 19 for damage. Okay. 34, 44, 55 damage.
Yeah. I can imagine it like bit and then sort of maybe like yanked.
Yeah, it's
and
like
then,
yanking on this thing.
And then released and bit higher up.
This thing, it's actually tearing it up really badly. It's you can see it's ripping like its body apart with these powerful jaws that it has. Bree, it is your turn.
This thing at the door, it doesn't look the same as the other ones.
It doesn't. And it flings the door open. You're not quite sure what it was. Well, no, it looks like it was about to fling the door open. There's a flash from its like body somewhere. But yeah, it's like got a giant metal door as a shield. And you see in its other hand, it's got a sword. But it's standing in the way of the door. Is the big thing, and it's got a big shield.
All right, I'm gonna go into overdrive.
Okay. Roll that crafting check. Or I don't know if you have an overdrive button or whatever.
I don't think I do. I don't remember.
Is that supposed to be a crafting for this? It's for this level, right? That's a success. So you get +4 damage to your attacks.
And then I'm going to attempt to attack the shieldy guy that opened into the door.
All right. Ooh, damn. All right. So here's the thing. That would be a crit, except it's going to use its reaction and use reactive shield and pull its shield into place at the last moment. But you slam into this thing, crushing into it as your suit of armor goes into overdrive, and you smash into it, still dealing 19 damage.
23.
23 damage, thank you. Or is that 24, Trunks?
No, because my... Wait, hold on. My or I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Which one is giving the damage? No, the one that gives the damage is not active.
Gotcha. All right.
And then I'm gonna raise my shield for my last action.
A 36 doesn't make it a crit, though, does it?
It does actually.
Oh, so my Margalia is active. So
Okay. Hey, guess what? It is not you. You react too fast for it to pop the shield in place. It does re-shield anyway, but you actually deal 20. So it was 23, 46 damage.
Does the 4 still get doubled?
Yeah, I think so. Everything gets doubled except for pretty specific things.
So 46 damage.
Yeah. You blast into this thing with your hammer. There's a lot of crunching and cracking. This thing seems very solid. Cracks, splinter all across its form. This one breaks through the window, crawls through it, and just has enough time to attack Risprit with a weirdly kind of like contortionist, like it like half rolls, half contorts. Its bones like grinding against each other as it like its waist like moves up very unnaturally as it makes multiple rapid strikes against you. Ooh, the first one is a nat fail, or nat 1 fail. The second one is a 30, which is a hit. 4 bludgeoning and 4 negative damage as it hits you. It seems to suck life out of you. So
Crap,
total...
I can't use deflecting wave on that because I'm not channeling already.
Oh yeah, darn.
It doesn't mention it in there, but it would make sense. I can't use kineticist abilities if I'm not already in a channeling stance.
Yeah, yep, that is true. If it says that it's a impulse, I think that actually is the part that means that you can't use it if it's
trait impulse.
Yeah, so you got to be channeling to do it. Let's see. Can you make a fortitude save, please?
You know I can.
I don't know if this is going to matter at all. Okay, yeah. You feel a little funny when it hits you. There's some weird stuff happening as it's hitting you, but you feel fine.
Okay, how much damage was that?
Just 8.
Okay.
This one does the same thing, bursts out the window.
Oh god!
The first hit is a 29, and then a 28. So those both hit. Please give me 2 more fortitude saves.
Oh, did it not? I clicked the button. There it goes. Oh god.
Alright. That is... you're good on the fortitude save still. Dang. Natural 19's on... Oh, no. Natural 4's on both of those.
Yeah, it's
and you're
really
still
good fortitude.
Yeah. You take another 20 damage. And I need 1 more fortitude save.
Oof, okay. Wait, so that was the first damage from these guys, right? Not from the other one?
Yes.
Okay. So 20 damage from these guys. So I'm trying to make sure I keep track of this.
It was a total of 28 damage.
Yes, because I'm down to 67 out of 95. And then I need to make 1 more fortitude, you said?
Please, yeah. All right, you are good. They seem to be they're like somehow hitting like chakra points or something on you.
Oh.
It is 10 o'clock. We've kind of just burst into combat. I'm gonna call it here. Actually, I was gonna be like, hey, let's do a whole round, but actually I have to wake up at 4 a.m. So I'm gonna call it there. As you are being brutally attacked by Saru monsters in the mist. Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming. Hope you had fun.
Ooh. Tune in next time to watch us get our asses kicked by contortionist zombies.
Speak for yourself.
Straight out of Silent Hill.
Yeah, I mean that snake did so much damage. I'm proud of the skeleton snake. It had a great first round. Let's just say that.
I know that
It did.
snake is purely made of bone, but it's metal as fuck.
Metal as fuck. Yeah. Sorry to anybody that didn't get a combat turn. I was trying to squeeze some combat in last minute. But
there's a lot of environmental storytelling going on.
yeah, we did a lot with. You got the whole meeting with the Stonehides done. That's nice.
Yes.
And we're past we know what the deal is, with the 3 directions. So that's cool.
It's almost like we crossed over the river Styx or something with how this crap is going already.
Yeah, nobody drank any, right?
Maybe.
All right, guys. Thanks. I will see you next time. Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye-bye.